6:33. It's 6:52 in the morning, and I've decided that's the route I'm gonna take. I'm gonna get to that fuel stop in 161 miles and put as much fuel as I can possibly carry into this thing. And we will make it if I do that. Because like, I've gone 950 miles on a single tank before. I know it can be done. I'll be filling her up real good over there in California, but there's a stop on my route in California within 20 miles of my first consignee, so this should be doable. It should be very doable. We're gonna get everything set up in here to get going, and PTI's already been done, been logged, all that fun stuff. And 63 degrees. God, I wish it could stay like that all the time. And no humidity, I love that. Well, time to go. Well, honestly, I sort of overfilled the tanks, but I now have full tanks, put in 70 gallons here in Green River, Utah. And pick me up some breakfast pizza. Good stuff. And now we have 784 miles to our first consignee. Just under 800. I should be able to do that. Should be able to do that. Now, this last tank somehow still says I made 644. I don't believe that, even though I filled the tanks on both of these runs, so it should be pretty accurate. I just don't see it. Yeah. If you can see where I'm going, Missouri, Colorado, Utah. I'm going west. Alright, now let's actually just continue on. Okay, so get this. There's a Flying J right here on I-15 that is neither on the GPS marked or on TMC's fuel routing list. Okay, let's find all of our Utahs here, since this freaking thing won't stay up on the steering wheel. There's all our Utahs. I am at exit 188 right now, and as you can see, you got 17, 344, 222, 261, 343, 357, 4, and 28. And, well, okay, that's 215. But this one's not on the list. And it's not in the GPS either. See, you go in here, you get your truck stops. There's a whole bunch of Flying J's, but not a single one within a half a mile, which is where I am. It is a Flying J. I probably could have gotten fuel here. Oh well. So I drove an additional 120 miles or so. Let's see, 233. No, 322. So 137 miles that I probably could have just waited and filled up here. If I had known this place was here, I would not have fueled up over there in Green River. Oh well. Hopefully it all works out anyway. But now we're going to take off because I have my 30-minute break. I have 6 hours and 3 minutes left to drive. I have 650 miles to go to the first consignee. I see myself getting in there. Let's say I drive out those 6 hours and end up getting to my stop at about 7 o'clock tonight. Then I can start again with 320 miles left. Take about another 6 hours off 5 in the morning. Get there at 11 o'clock in the morning. Central Time. So I'll actually get there at about 9 o'clock in the morning Pacific Time. Shoot. I'm set. I'm set. Well, this is of course assuming I'm able to go 320 miles in that 6 hours. I'm expecting I'll be going into a couple more mountain passes, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see where I end up. Right now it's 12:42 and I'm gonna leave. Bye! Wait, hang on. One more thing before I do that. Oh, screw it, I'll just say it. I'm making 6.34 miles per gallon right now. So we'll see where that ends up when I stop. Bye! Alrighty then. It is now 7:05 in the evening, and I am stopped. I am red because I only have 16 minutes left. 92 degrees, and I am at a rest area in the middle of freaking nowhere, Nevada. A little ways south, or rather, sorry, east of Tonopah. Tonopah? Echo? I have no freaking service! I think this is probably for emergency calls only because I cannot send text. What the frig? I can't even send a freaking text. It sucks. Which means I also can't update that I went 627 miles today. In 10 hours and 44 minutes. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. It ain't a 60-mile-an-hour average, but it ain't bad. So this fan needs to point downward now, because otherwise, ow. Or I'll just smack my head on it, whatever. Kitty's over here, keeping the window from blasting the heat in, because I still have failed to go to Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever and get some reflective thingamajiggers for my windows. I'll get around to it eventually, maybe someday. Maybe. Alright. So for right now, it's pretty cool in here because I had the AC running. But at 90 degrees, I don't see that lasting very long. But I don't think it matters anyway. This fan will keep me cool. It's good about that. Blow me. Oh, jeez. I wonder if I can make a call. I'll try. I'll report back. I want to know. Well, evidently what little service I have is not for anything but emergency calls, because I can't make any calls right now, and that really sucks. I can't make calls, I can't text, I can't get on the internet. Never realized just how cut off you can be without a cell phone with service. The only thing that I'm good for right now is freaking playing games. How sad is that? Jeez. Alright, well, I guess it's bedtime then. What else am I gonna do? Play games all night? I can't do that. I just don't function that way. I can't just play games all night. Not to mention I need my sleep anyway. So I guess I'm going to go to bed.